So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it is time to let them at it.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
We have already started here. Cherki, Law. Chance! Goal! Barcelona! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
That's a good run down the left. Well, that defending is unapologetic. Goes for goal! Now here's the delivery. Punched away. Big chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Applies the finish! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Now, can they get him away? Tries the cross. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's played forward. Cherki, Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Simons. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. It's a searching pass. Good read, needed to be. Xavi Simons. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe. Now Simons. Skamaka. Szoboszlai. That's good running with the ball. Played out to the right. And Bernardo Silva! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And the keeper beats it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. Madrid have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect the...
There's the shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So, a breakthrough already. And they've got rid. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Cannavaro gets into some space. Oh, they could be caught out here. It's run loose, who's going to get there? The ball goes in. Cleared, chance to shoot! And we have our very first corner. That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Turns back here, probably the best option. Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Looking to play him in, and he shoots! Oh, he's been caught napping. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. And here's Neymar. He's looking wide.
Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Aimed in towards the centre. Caught offside that time. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cruyff. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though. Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
So, another set play. Tries to get it clear. Mateus, a player who needs no introduction. Wan-Bissaka is there, and he can get that clear. Aimed beyond the defence. Played out towards the right wing.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's hoisted clear. Tries to pass it through. That ball looks a good one. Law thinks about the shot. And he thumps it clear. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Here we go again then.
Bangladesh definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that has been clubbed away. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Law. Lovely feet. He's going for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Gattuso. And he's being shifted off it. Fiore.
There they go, hunting again.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cruyff. He is through here. Cruyff with the cross. Gattuso attempts a clearance. Has a shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Substitution on the field, number 18, Mbappe.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Vinicius Junior, number 19, Johan Cruyff.
Stood up well to him there. Koeman.
Number 20,
Rafinha. Played into space. Kokchu in acres of space out wide. Rafinha! Oh, the ball has another go!
Number 17, Kokchu.
Cannavaro.
Number 23, Marco Asensio.
Well, there's the clearance. And he's quick to snatch it back. And that's gone loose. And he's lost his man here. And that was very necessary.
Bangladesh clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Asensio. Big chance! And that has been knocked clear.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's there to make the challenge. And that is that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Pele taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
With the father of a boy in the green
Your final thoughts, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it is time to let them at it.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
There's the whistle. Now, 2018 was, of course, the year that saw France become champions again, 20 years after their previous triumph, and this man's exploits played a huge part in that success, did they not, Jim?
Yeah, Antoine Griezmann was excellent throughout the tournament with his all-round forward play. It was no surprise that he was man of the match in that high-scoring final against the Croatians.
Yeah, Mbappe! Oh, yes, it's there! And surely that has won the day! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
They have what they wanted. Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And there's the shot! Bullet gets it away.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
And it's Del Piero. Mbappe! And he's cut it out. Del Piero. He's found... And Del Piero! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. He's got tall. Harmlessly behind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Baresi spots it and intercepts. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the run. Well, a glitch with the rate. Oh no, what has happened here? He is through here. There's a no-nonsense tackle.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cannavaro. Pressure coming in from all directions. Pele is flagged offside. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Again the flag's up. Costa Curta. He's got away. Neymar has a look inside the box. That's good play. That's good defending, very good defending. Well, the defence proved, and he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. No second thought, a straight red card. Madrid are down to 10 men. Oh, super find. That's a good ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
2 minutes has been
Belly.
indicated.
Tries to pass it through. Takes a shot! It's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Barcelona certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They
So
need
that
to
was
keep
the first
pushing,
half.
keep imposing.
We believe the
Don't
boys
leave the
can
door
turn it
open for the
around.
opposition.
Of course they will.
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. So off we go once more. Gattuso is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Hazard, he might be in here! It's a sharp pass. Costa Curta.
Costa Curta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Serginho, and he's there to make the challenge. Threads one in, and it's Belletti. Belletti, driving forward. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Pele. Number 8, Bellingham. Number 42,
And that's definitely not his best.
Number 20, Neymar. Number 11, Griezmann.
He's a sharp little ball here.
And
the shot!
Bale. Number 22.
And he thumps it clear.
Number 7, Xavi Simons.
Del Piero goes steaming forward.
Vinicius Junior.
Gently
Number
lifts
9,
it.
Mbappe.
It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Tries to play it through. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He could be in here. He's got to be quick to recover this. In he goes again! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Number 20.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Barcelona find a position of real strength now. And that is a little undercooked. Well, that's a little loose. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Bale with a real chance here.
Well, he can produce power, precision and deception, so he's not short in options.
Bale! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now it's Mbappe. That's been slit through. And that's the keeper's ball. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Now there's a fine ball. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Belletti. Now, can they get him away? Well, that's been cut out, well played. Oh, that's fabulous. Hazard. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
There will be 3
And it's
minutes
Del Piero.
added time.
Messi. Great chance! It's in! Just cruising! They are cruising!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now then, oh, what has happened? Del Piero! It's hit the upright, and he's following up! He scores! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So there it is. What struck you most about that? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Great vision. Hangs in a cross. And he's straight offside. Now, can they get him away? And that is expertly dealt with. That's a promising run he's making on the right. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Mbappe. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Cannavaro receives it in a wide position. Crossed in once, gets his head on it! Didn't quite get enough on that.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
And it's Xabi Alonso. Now it's Mbappe. Mateus. Del Piero. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Cleared without hesitation. Showing good feet. Spain are looking to go forward now. Pele. And that's really well manoeuvred. And this is Bale. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Bullet! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And he's in on goal. Abiati gets good distance on it. That's a sharp pass. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Can he get it through? Wan-Bissaka, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, nicely intercepted. Has a look and plays it forward. Szoboszlai. And he's intervened well there. De Roberto. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the...
Takes the shot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And we're off again.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the Oh no, this does not look good. He's picked his way through. And the shot! It's hit the upright. He can get that clear. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Szoboszlai. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, good take in a good area. And the finish! Oh, good-looking ball.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Mbappe! Sticks it away! Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid.
He's going for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Mbappe! Spain have the chance to go the other way. That's rather hopeful. Great effort, but no way through. Caceres carries the ball down the right. Pass somewhat off target. Now, oh no, what has happened here? He has found a way through.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Pelé. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Now it's Hullet. Nicely spread. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And he's there to clear it. He's tried one! So close to drawing level.
That was so poor, a very decent chance, and the disappointment is all too obvious.
Pelé, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's definitely not his best. Oh, that's well spotted. Time and again they are repelled. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe! Oh, that's fabulous.
Added minute has been indicated.
Great ball, and he's it shoots! Loose. No mistake! Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's on his way! Mbappe gets flagged offside. And time is up. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
If you do have a chance today, please take some time
So
out
what do you
to give
take
your
away from
support
it all,
to our
Jim?
better
Yeah,
stadium
it was
fund.
a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant. And oh, that is asking for trouble. Lovely. Now, oh, shooting chance! And another try! And here's Messi. Takes the shot! Del Piero. Threads one in. Royce! It's there! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
After 13 minutes is number 22, Marco Reus. Marco Reus. Marco Reus.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, he's bustling through here. Shot a goal! That's another chance. Oh, taken with style. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper. It's full on! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Forlan actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, nicely intercepted. Mateus. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now here's the delivery. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant... Oh, what's he done? Del Piero! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! An act of charity gratefully received.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorer.
Messi! Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This certainly looks appetising. Well, with and the finish! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Mateus, Royce. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Tar cuts out the pass. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Looking for options for... Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos goes short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
Added time.
Well, that has not gone well. Zanetti carries the ball down the right. He has found the way through. Ball driven towards the far post. And he's taking no chances there. And the half-time whistle goes. Barcelona come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Barcelona are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. So off we go once more. Tar is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. That has been cut short. And he can clear it away. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That looks a good ball through. And Messi! Zanetti with the clearance. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Forlan. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Royce. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. Aimed in towards the centre. Shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Stood up well to him there. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Mateus. Number 22, Royce.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Number 11, Bellingham.
Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Jordi Alba is flagged offside. Maldini. And it's Maldini. Gattuso. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And it's McKennie. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Nicely weighted ball. It's a goal kick. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Barcelona moments now away from seeing this one out. McKennie. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's bounced back off the post. And that is that. Barcelona have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen
Terrific
right now
recovery,
for
a
information
really
on our shuttle
fine
bus
win
service.
that, Jim Beglin.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
That is good alertness. Pelé. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rijkaard, he's having a go! That's a sharp pass. Spain has a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done...
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Milan, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he was alert to it. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Driving on and making good progress. And it's Bellingham. No, he's not getting past him there. They get a throw in. Bale. Mateus. And here's Hullet. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Van de Ven. Looking for options for movement. Oh, nicely intercepted. Mateus. Now Gattuso. Mateus. Isco. Deftly away. Oh, that's clever. Wan-Bissaka gets over and intercepts. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mateus tries making a foray down the right. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
Today, please take some time
How would you review the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So off we go once more. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Nicely aimed pass. Rummenigge, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. And this is Messi. Gattuso gets it clear. But they've got it again. Not the most convincing of passes. And he's managed to get free. He's a sharp little ball here. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And they've got rid. Oh no, this does not look good. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Now that looks a decent ball. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Gattuso is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Tries to pass it through. And a chance! Sticks it away! And late in the day, a telling moment.
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you ought to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Lowe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Milan still ahead by the game's only goal. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Spain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And he's had a hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution for Milan, number 22, Soboslai.
The message is simple,
Number 4,
defend this with your
Rijkaard.
lives.
Number 9, Messi. Number 11, Dennis Law.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Isco. Coming on the field, number
Spain
10,
really don't have a
Mateus.
choice now. They just have to
Number
throw everything
5,
forward and give
Cannavaro.
themselves a chance to
Number
draw level.
20, Bernardo Silva.
He's going to be
Number
disappointed
18,
with that.
Robert Lewandowski.
Tries to play it
Number
through.
15, McNenny. Substitutions taking place. 2 added minutes
Into
has
stoppage
been
time,
indicated.
very little left on it. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
Please take this opportunity to pay a
Any
visit
reflections
to our
on what
official
you've seen,
store
Jim?
where
Well, this
memorabilia
game looked to
from
have
today's
nil-nil
match are
written
now
all
available.
over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Alexis McAllister, is someone whose stock rose dramatically due to his exploits with the national side. But he's someone I see as a born footballer. I mean, he can play...
And he's let fly! Now it's Pelé. Searching pass he's played there. That's a nicely shaped ball. Can he finish? And now they can clear their lines. That has been slung wide. That's a shade optimistic. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he's looking to catch him up. Doué does really well to win the ball there. And it's Koeman. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Tries to pass it through. Del Piero in acres of space out wide. Neither of these two... And he's had a hit! Oh, good-looking ball. Wan-Bissaka cuts it out. Pass somewhat off target. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Nice control. And he's found a way past. Van Basten, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that is a little undercooked. Bellingham. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Salah crosses. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. He went for the curler. De Roberto. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It'll be a throw-in. Showing great feet there.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's in on goal. 0-0, but nevertheless... Oh no, this does not look good. They're urging him to shoot. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Spain have themselves a chance from the spot to open the scoring. Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Yeah, very good job. He positioned himself there.
There will be 1 minute
Forward
at a
tracking
time.
back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
And just a quick reminder today to please
What do you
drink
think we're up to
responsibly.
after
Anyone
45
appearing
minutes?
intoxicated or
Well, I
behaving in
think
an
the
inappropriate
story of the
manner will
first
be
half is
removed. Thank you
dominated
very
by
much for
the
your
spot kick
cooperation.
miss. It should have broken the deadlock, but here we are, and I think there's still plenty to play for.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Spain have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
McAllister. Another throw-in. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Van Basten. Goalless still, and either side really getting onto the front foot. That's an imaginative pass. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Tries to play it through, and he welcomes it in. He is through here, and that's left him on the seat of his pants.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicely weighted ball, and he's picked it up out wide. Deep cross.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Substitution for Fenerbahce, number 9, Vinicius Junior. Coming on the field is number 10.
And that's aimed into the middle.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
There's the crossfield ball. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Picked out brilliantly. And he's taking no chances there. And there's green grass ahead of him. Messi gets into a good position. And he's got the beating of... And Hullet! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution for Fenerbahce, number 24. Here's your doing. Number 20, Van Basten. Coming on the field, number 17, Rafinha. Number 19,
Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Spain given another corner, corner number 2 then. Pullet with the short one.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Mbappe receives it in a wide position. And that's been won straight back. Cross goes in there. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Just 5 minutes remaining now. That's beautifully weighted. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Cruyff.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw
There
now.
will be 3 minutes added time.
And no, that was never going to make it. It's run loose here. He's shifting through the gears here. Corner. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Desperate defending required here. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
I'm afraid to tell you that we were expecting
So a
traffic
brief
to be
breather
heavy
and
after
then
the final
extra
whistle
time.
today. Substitution for Fenerbahce, number 15, McAllister, number 25.
Into extra time we go.
Coming on the field, number 11.
Oh, that's clever.
Foden,
Well
number
seen,
5,
saw that coming.
Pedri.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Foden with the clearance. Now it's Szoboszlai. That's gone for a throw-in.
Substitution for Fenerbahce, number 22, Maldini. Coming on to
And he's managed to
replace him
gift it
is
back.
Number 14, Fiore.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. That's a good ball. Szoboszlai! And he was quick to react. Looking for the run. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Rafinha! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. That is one way to stop him. That's good running with the ball. Is there any support? He might not need it. And the shot! Could be danger here. He's on it. Can he get away? Big chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Half-time, extra time. There are plenty of tired limbs and minds out there. We may be looking at penalties here. And so the last chance to find a winner. 0-0 still. Play to win or play for penalties. And the shot! Yes, he's done it! And surely that has won the day! Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Spain have fired themselves in front.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Spain leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Koeman showing good feet. He's looking unstoppable. Oh, that's neat.
Spain really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Such good technique.
Oh, super ball! Chance! And he can clear it away. And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Spain have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Szoboszlai taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle.
Well, as box office names go, Peter, David Beckham is right up there.
Yeah, he gets the turnstiles clicking, that's for sure, but footballing qualities?
Well, I think any defence is going to be nervous because of the sheer quality he can produce.
Especially over a dead ball.
Yeah, not just that, I think in open play he can deliver for fun too.
Really fierce, close defending. Pele, Beckham, spread it left. Now it's Cruyff. He's found a way past. Cruyff going face to face with his great rival. It's a good run down the right.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Pretty robust defending.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Pull it. Out to the left it goes. So it is still 0-0. Can he get it through? Wan-Bissaka spots it and intercepts. Pull it in the hunt and looking threatening. Law.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Law goes steaming forward, pinches it off him. Wan-Bissaka did just about enough to come out. He's having a go! Pele. Brazil are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it
applies the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Szoboszlai really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Across it goes. Del Piero! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Wan-Bissaka, very much a man of this moment. Law. Del Piero. Mateus. And that is wildly off target.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Pele conjures time and space where few can. And it's Pele! Against the crossbar! And another try! Caught offside that time. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, played right into his path. Oh, that is a nice touch. And he has been fouled there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. He went for the curler.
We all love a triumph, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Wan-Bissaka. That has been cut short.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That could spell trouble. He is through here. Law! He's done very well to get to that. And we hit half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And the game has already resumed here. So neither side has yet broken through. It's gone for a throw-in. There's the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Law. Pele. And it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Beckham. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Great ball, and he's in. Tries a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's been cut out, well played. Pull it. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now, can they get him away? Cleared without complication. And they're back on the ball again. Szoboszlai. And he's intervened well there. Forwards and with intent. Cannavaro. It'll be a throw-in. And it's Szoboszlai. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Quickly taken, picked out brilliantly, and that has left him in a heap.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Law is herring after that one. Oh, good-looking ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Law gets flagged offside. Law receives it in a good position here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now there's a fine ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Del Piero. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And that is that. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Will the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his
So
way
just time
to
for
the
me to say
information
thanks to
centre?
Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia and 1 goal, the winner in a European final.
Yeah, well, who could forget that? But first and foremost, I see him as someone who always puts in an honest shift. He'll do everything his manager asks him to do and will rarely let you down.
Looking to play him in. Vinicius Junior is flagged offside. Baresi. It's a really well-measured ball. And this is Messi. And Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Law gets flagged offside. Law receives it in a wide position. Oh, super ball! There's the shot! Goal! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Rodri does well to get it back. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Maldini. That's a cute ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Played into space. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Son Heung-min. Nicely weighted ball. He is through here. Cross needs to be good.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And if you have just joined us, still just 1 goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Son Heung-min, Yaya Toure gets a foot in and wins the ball. Del Piero!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's cleared it out of harm's way. That is lovely. Perez gets into a good position. And this could be the final action of the first half. They've played it short. That's tidy. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field, number 17, Son Heung-min.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Number 10, Messi.
A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Now it's Perez. Played in deep. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Del Piero having a look.
This he really fancies, Peter. The second it was awarded, his brain went into overdrive.
Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He's through and has a shot! Oh, that's incredible! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
After 61 minutes is number 11, Kylian Mbappe.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Law knocks it into space. Bale has crossed into... gets his head on it! He's scored! Into the lead once more. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Vitinha. And that has left him in a heap. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Del Piero. And that pass just didn't quite work. Szoboszlai. Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position. He's having a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Law. Looking for the run. Now that's well seen too.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Goes for a shot! In towards the back stick. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Crunching tackle. They want to be quick to recover this.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish.
Oh no, this does not look good. Shapes to shoot! It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Law, out to the left it goes. And that's a look and place it forward. And he's managed, great chance! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day! This could well be it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So that's it, it is all over. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football, a real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Del Piero, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
In designated areas within these grounds.
Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter.